moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Omnisire.
Hello and welcome everybody back to the Dumbass class with me, the Dyslexic Gamer, as we start up a brand new series, Warhammer 40,000 Maechanicus. I have been so looking forwards to playing this game and bringing it onto the channel. It's 40k is just a universe that I absolutely adore, and the Maechanicus are probably one of my favourite factions within the lore. For those of you who don't know much about 40k, I'll explain as the game goes on. I do apologise, I'm going to absolutely murder all the story in this because it is, well, I have to read it basically. All the Maechanicus I have to read for. And it uses 40k language, which is really difficult to read. So hopefully you'll forgive me for that, and we will enjoy our new playthrough. So without further ado, let us get started. The 41st millennium is a time of darkness and war. The Imperium of man claims the whole galaxy in the name of the God Emperor. It fights an endless war against xenose from without, heretics from within, and the supernatural horrors from beyond. Alongside the Imperium's war fleets, the Adeptus serves the Adeptus Mechanicus. They are the tech priests of Mars, guardians and reclaimers of humanity's technology. Ever searching for the remains of technology from man's glorious past, exploring the depths of the galaxy from worlds long lost to mankind. In the name of their machine god, they manufacture the Imperial war machine, with gigantic foundries known as Forge Worlds. Gradually, the tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus shed their human weakness, replacing their limbs and organs with machinery that is stronger and spiritually purer. Their leaders, the inscrutable Magi, protect the Forge Worlds and explore the furthest corners of the galaxy with their cohorts of Skitarii troops. It is a time of warfare, tragedy, and the portents of doom. Across this begotted galaxy, the Adeptus Mechanicus are the ones of mankind's last defense against a new dark age. Or perhaps they will be the ones to hasten its dawn. An echo in the newsphere, Magos. An old transmission lost in the warp. and recovered only now. The noise that you hear from the servo skulls, which is and the tech priests, is called binary, and that is how they speak to each other and speak with the machines and the machine spirit. Is it worthy of our attention? The Great Divide torments the galaxy. The resources of the Adeptus Mechanicus are stretched thin. So, the Great Divide. The Eye of Terror is a rip in real space that leads to the Imperium. The Imperium is less civilized cultures and less advanced cultures see the warp as magic. The Chaos Forces use Chaos Sorcerers. The Eye of Terror is essentially the gaps, the boundary between two planes being torn asunder. The Great Divide is what happens when Cadia gets nommed by chaos. And the Eye of Terror was able to expand, and it split the galaxy in two, which is the Great Divide. We are weaker than ever, though the Imperium at large knows it not. This represents an unknown, but possibly key to victory. The opportunity to research. Perhaps avert the ill fate that has befallen us? The transmission originates. The transmission's origins is Silva Tendoris, part of the Assisium Solus, within the Ultima Segmentum. Search the roles. Redactus. Redditus. Gather them. 4 months later. Accessing Magus, Rescus, personal logs. Whomever finds this transmission and follows me here, give thanks that you will see what I have seen. But be wary. My fellow seekers of knowledge, whatever lies beneath this world, I fear, I hope. I have awoken it. I came to this world to investigate its ruins, but I have found so much more. Terrors, yes, threats to body and soul. But by the Omnisire, I found such wonders. This is the last transmission of Magos Rascus. He vanished whilst on an exploratory mission to investigate xenos structures on Silvara Tendoris. Hypothesis: he found something. Scovilla. Our mission on this world is to assess the Xenos presence, and if we find it, eliminate it as a threat to the Imperium. The opening of the Great Divide means we can call upon no additional support from the Forge Worlds. We must achieve this with the troops and resources we bring with us. Benefit analysis. Peace for sector. Knowledge for mankind. Equals potential equals opportunity. Sorry, plus. I always get that mixed up in my head for some reason. Plus opportunity. The opportunity to destroy the works of the Xenos, Skullvila, not appreciate them. Thematic manuscript version 619. What the enemy builds, let it be made asunder. for to us it will be as a house of sand and knives. Magus, we are approaching the target coordinates. So, something goes terribly wrong. This is not normal, a normal warp exit. At least I don't think it is. It's 40k, it's quite possible that that was how we leave. That is how we leave warp space. Warp space isn't nice. It's not a nice place. There she is. Temperate climate, atmosphere standard breathable. My Skitarii troops should be able to operate down there without trouble. Are they ready to make landfall? As soon as we are in a stable orbit, Magos. Administratum records indicate a single colony, St. Esca's Hope. On the surface, near the Xenos ruins. No contact recorded in 2 centuries. Colony presumed failed. So first things first. One snippet of lore that... Unless this is... I mean, in 2 centuries, that's not long enough. No Imperial colony would be allowed to be built near Xenos ruins. It wouldn't happen. The only colonies that are built near Xenos ruins are ones that predate the Imperium and that were lost during the time of strife. The Skitarii will deploy to the surface near the ruins, along with a team of tech priests under my direct command. I shall monitor them from the command throne on board. Servo Skull Redditus will serve as my eyes on the surface. We make landfall at once. Yes, Magos. I'll set up a forward command post. Raska's transmissions looked like it came from underground. We'll secure an entry to the underground structure so your tech priests can begin the exploration. This tomb reeks of stale dust antiquity. Its once esteemed architecture is littered with debris and tarnished with the patience of time? Penance of time? Here and there, fissures in the structure cast feeble lights over cracks and tarnished metals. The tomb was once a bastion of oppression, as if designed to crush the spirit of the inhabitants. It is no less intimidating now, but instead of invoking merciless guiding intelligence, it speaks only of decay and of death. This place seems abandoned at first glimpse, but as the exploratory troops move through its hulking corridors, the ancient dust stirs and something long dead begins to take a facet of life. Going by fragmentary information, it looks like a burial tomb structure. Then the sword of the Omnisire is ready to fall. We deploy immediately. Let secrets of this world equal 0. I counsel caution, Magos. Fastidious. Our purpose should be here to destroy the threat of the alien, not to bask in its blasphemy. Asphyxium of the Logic Saint 7-91. In the presence of the xenose lies an invisible malice of corruption. Destruction is not possible from orbit. Videx. The structure is too deeply buried, and Skolvia, I have no intention of plundering whatever trinkets I care to find in this place. As long as Videx doesn't see. The exploratory unit of Tech Priest is inside the tomb and ready to proceed, Magos. There is no telling what we will find there. My men will hold the perimeter in case of the unexpected. It would be folly to commit our whole manpower to an unknown, especially when the potential of a moral threat exists. The Skitarii are less able to withstand. I have the greatest respect for my Skitarii, but they are still far from the ascension that the Tech Priests afford. I agree, Subdominal. I shall lead the mission in person from the command throne. Servo Skull Redditus shall be my eyes and ears on the ground. Omnisire be praised. We're going in. I'm not going to read all of these. It's just tutorial information. So part of that was Tech Priests use machinery that they understand very little, and the only way they understand more is by experimenting. We shall have to be as the Tech Priests and experiment if we wish to learn more. The xenose, these xenose hieroglyphs, I know of them. They are my undoers, necrons, mysterious, ill-researched, corruptive. This could be a rare sample of the Necron language, Magos. We have barely any knowledge of it. Collecting data from the obelisk could move our understanding of the language ahead for the first time in centuries. This is the work of the alien, Magos. Codex Famulatus 83.12. Show concern and scorn in all things. Show caution. Some Tech Priests will feed back information about what they encounter in the room. These structures will require our commander to make a decision. And there are consequences. Of course there are consequences. This is 40k. Ahead is an obelisk-like structure carved in what can only be described as hieroglyphic symbols. It almost reaches the tallest ceiling of the chamber. We shall examine the inscriptions, destroy the obelisk, check the surrounding chamber for potential dangers. We're going to examine, because information is key to victory. We're detecting a massive energy spike from inside the tomb. Something is happening, something huge. No Crothics source detected, also known as Blackstone. Request collection immediately. Ooh. As one of your Tech Priests kneels to get a closer look at the obelisk, it seems to react to the cohort's presence. The obelisk splits open and a powerful wave of toxic energy spills out. Inside are clustered fragments of a rare-looking material. So Blackstone is used for upgrades, it's used for buying stuff. I'll explain more about that later on. But for now, We have more tomb to explore. Look, so much more. Oh, was there nothing in here? Okay. Necrons. Riskers did encounter them after all. No wonder he didn't make it off this planet. Every data drum we have says that they are as deadly as they are inhuman. The cohort encounters resistance in the form of Necron constructs, not flesh and blood creatures, but artificial bodies that move with precision and coordination. Yeah. Follow established combat augmented engagement protocols, which should be done by the book. Execute caution. An aggressive standpoint. So, I do have a private playthrough of this game, so I do know what some of the things do. So if you go cautiously, they get the jump on you. We're going to go by the book. Combat will be joined according to the long-established tenets of the Adeptus Mechanicus, for good or ill.
Oh, praise the Omnisire.
Xenos form detected. Confirmed. Redditus. Cognites now function for synthetic form. Overwhelming excitement. Finally, we can study this Necron warrior. Oh, hang on, that changed. Finally, we can study this standard construct Necron warrior. Weak spots detected. Plus none equals concerning. I wonder about the symbol emblazoned on its torso. What it must. Do not underestimate Gauss weapons, highly volatile. This is true. I have heard of our brothers and sisters of the Mechanicus have lost their lives trying to solve the mysteries of these xenos weapons. Approach with caution. It is also double-checking cognites. Widely known that they will plus self-repair, plus reanimate, or plus reconstruct themselves, if left time to do so. Wounds that would instantly kill a Scutari are the equivalent to a Class C graze for Necrons. Very, very true. They are quite annoying. This is the battle arena view. Using the power of the Noosphere, the Tech Priest's data network, you'll control your cohort of deadly Adeptus Mechanicus units while sitting safely in orbit on the Castorus Metallica. Castorus Metallican. I hate names in 40k. At the start of every fight, you must decide the location of your units on the field of battle. You can only place units on highlighted squares. You there. And you there. Excellent. Start the battle.
Yeah, it moves.
No. Oh shit. That's not good. We've already taken damage. Maybe I should have started further back. So this is where we can move. I'm not going to explain movement to you all. I think you're all smart enough people to know. You've just moved your tech priest to secure cognate points. Cognate points are valuable information and tech priests are harvesting. There are several ways to collect and secure CP. CP is a shared resource. Cognate points are stored at the bottom of the screen. Servo Skull. This is a Servo Skull. Servo Skulls are faithful servants of the Omnissire's augmentation. Augmented to be useful companions for every tech priest to own. Thank you, Predators. Servo Skulls are useful for collecting combat CP and lots of other things. Reveal his stats, please. So he's got 5 health and 1 physical armor. You've revealed the statistics of an enemy. Yes, I have. I have Predators. So we all know about physical armor and electrical armor. Now, I can shoot him, and I will. Well, we only did 1 damage, not a massive amount, that's fine. You can see we still have movement that we could use, or we can use another cognition point to move more. We're not. We're just going to go over to his turn, and we're going to collect the CP. So you can actually just walk past and collect it. Now, we have gathered enough CP to use a powerful weapon. Shut up, Predators. The Phosphorus Serpenta. And we shall fire it upon the foe. And the foe will be no more. Killing a Necron isn't simple. Necrons are made of self-repairing metals that is able to knit together dismembered limbs and gaping wounds. This is called the reanimation protocol. Whenever a Necron reanimates, they are unable to fight, but will return to fighting condition soon. Dealing another point of damage will kill them completely. So what we're going to do is we're going to move over to here. We're going to take our Servo Skull and we're going to go say seek. And he is going to come over here. He's going to seek out some cognate points, and then oh, you're just about to move and use up more cognate. Yes, I know. We're going to come next to him, pick up a CP, and then we're going to strike him with our Omnissire's axe. The Necron you just attacked has been teleported away to somewhere far beyond our reach. In practical terms, this means you have killed the target. In lore terms, this means he's just gone to go get some repairs. That's why Necrons are scary as hell. Now we might take more damage, which is bad. Oh fuck no. This isn't good. I'm playing really dangerously here. At the start of every round, CP will respawn. And if you're next to it, like we are, you automatically pick it up. Now we can use our CP to call in servitors. And servitors are troops. The Maechanicus has 2 types of units: tech priests, which are important, and troops, which are cannon fodder. There we go, cannon fodder. If we lose all of our tech priests, we lose the game. If all of our troops dies, no one cares. We get more. Attack! So, we didn't uncover how much damage we did because we haven't had a Servo Skull tell us how much health it has. Which is fine, we don't really need it. It's not going to be able to survive this, as seen. So we did take some damage, but our servitor is still in one piece. Xenos life forms purged. Your cohort's HP carries through over to the next fight within a mission. Keep that in mind when you are exploring and look for the opportunity to repair. nothing in there. Okay.
We move on, brothers.
Hypothesis formulated. Sarcophagi, coffins, burial place, structures, purpose, designated, 2. In the chambers ahead are several groups of structures like upright coffins of an unknown material. Make sure you destroy any structures that look suspicious. It is not worth pausing in the advance. Ensure you observe the surroundings carefully. Detail pictographs and readings of may be key to success. Do not tarry. No, we're going to pick record it. They're waking up. Ooh. So maybe if we destroyed it, we would just get this. But because we examined it, we got this. The cohort examines the sarcophagi and noticed that each indeed contains a Necron warframe within its heavily armoured exterior. They are drawing power from somewhere.
On to the next room.
We cannot take any more damage. After exploring the chamber for several minutes, a tile underfoot clicks and the sound of whirring energy builds around your troops. A quick Auspex scan reveals you're surrounded on all sides by xenose life forms. Oh no! Okay. I don't want to get shot again. Oh, hang on. You there. You there. Then do you know what? Let's put one... Yeah, we'll put one servitor down. Aha, so they would have... It's okay. When servitors are hit in combat, tech priests take interest, quickly noting down damage angles, projectile speeds, and other useful combat information to use later against their enemies. This is represented by CP. Servitors are useful units in all missions. If he gets shot twice, then he is dead. That was my bad. I shouldn't have put him so close. But it does tell us the range at which they can fire. Which I believe he was there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares away. Server Tor 000001 has died. Do not worry. Troops are cannon fodder, designed to protect your tech priests. Yes, yes they are. Right, you come to here. Fire your weapon. Ooh, critical hit. Got them. It was a critical hit. Then fly over there and reveal his stats. Okay, he has energy armor. And then you're going to come over here. Delicious CP. Delicious. Now it's your turn. And I would like you to blast at him. Killing him. And we collect 2 more CP. I really like the CP mechanic in this game. I think it's a really cool... Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, oh well. It's a really cool mechanic when you think about it. Because essentially, if we have him sat here, he's going to collect CP for us. We could have this guy just running around the whole map. He is limited by how many weapons he carries on him, but But at the moment they can only do 2 attacks. What are these? Opportunity equals knowledge. Gather. Must obtain. Required. Scarab detected. Source data surfacing. No life forms detected. Area safe. Continue forwards. Redditus. Verify your cognites. Then tell me what surfaced from Magos Rastisks. Cognites. Scarabs of an unknown xenos race. Biology. Synthetic. Possible artificial intelligence. Once specimens gathered, AI theory equals failure. Personal records. Weeks of studies show these are merely many variations of scarabs, each with their own role within the Xenos economy and architecture, able to build and deconstruct anything they encounter. They're able to repair other units within their specifics with lightning speed. Be warned, they are deadly in large swarms. It appears the machine spirit is with us. We've been able to access some more of Raskus's data that we thought was corrupted. It must be due to us recording these Xenos life forms. It must be due to us recording these Xenos life forms that the machine spirit has blessed us with access to the cognite records. It's unsure why he would lock this under a synthetic proxy encryption. You see why I struggle with the wording in this game. It gets me. We're not going to use any more of our servitors. We need them. Please don't shoot me. Thank you. Now, this dude doesn't actually need to move. He can already shoot it. So he's going to. Ah. Obliteration. And then he's just going to sit there. Now, this tech priest is actually going to run over to here. He's going to pick up that. He's going to smack him, making him disappear from us. And then he is going to... I am worried that that thing can fire upon us. Oh, sexy. The Omnisire was with us indeed. Beautiful. Look, your Xenos gods have failed you. Nope, we are going to bring another one out. I don't want him hitting my tech priest. You just delayed your turn of a unit. He will act at the end of the turn. I didn't actually mean to do that, but anyway. Oh, I didn't... You selected a weapon that is not in range of any targets. Oh. All weapons have a sacred machine spirit within them. The more you use a weapon, the more charged it becomes. The machine spirit changes... when the machine spirit is charged, you gain a buff to an attack. To the attack of that weapon. Each weapon's machine spirit will change at a different rate. This is shown by the underneath weapon icon. Yes. Thank you, Redditus. Redditus the obvious. We shall call you. Fire! Was it enough? It was not. Run away, little tech priest. Run! How much health has it got left? Ah, one off. Sadness. Enter. No! Oh, what's it doing? It can repair? Huh, I had no idea. Die! I smack at you. Oh. You didn't smack him hard enough. No, we're done. Smack him! There we go. Glorious. Beautiful. All threats have been eliminated. Eliminated. All xenose life forms are purged. Ah, glorious. Now, you're going to notice a slight difference. In the next episode, you're going to see I only have 2 servitors. And one of my tech priests hasn't been damaged. I had a recording glitch, so I had to re-record the first episode. Which means, that's right, I'm ending this episode here. What a swine I am. I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Warhammer 40k. Warhammer 40,000 Maechanicus. I love the game already, and it's going to stay on the channel. It's just, I nerd out so much on this game, and I hope you are enjoying the nerd out and enjoying the game as it is. And if you are, I look forward to seeing you in the next episode. So take care, everyone, and as always, bye bye for now.